Hello everybody and welcome, I'm Walla and tonight I'm going to be playing some Kerbal Space Program. Now as usual I'll be recording this live stream and it'll be uploaded on my YouTube channel sometime after the stream has ended. So of course if you are watching this at a later time, do be sure to like and subscribe if you do enjoy what you see. Now then, let's get the game loaded up. I'm looking forward to this. I know I said at the start of every stream, wow, why can I not see chat? And hey, Caffeinated Wolves. I see chat on the stream feed, but I don't see it on the Twitch feed. Can you type something for me? I fixed it. Ah, there we go, it's working. I can see Cadensra. Hey, Cadensra. I was a little bit worried there. Right, resume. Saved the herd. You had the same issue? Oh, okay. This is odd. Twitch has been a bit weird lately. Right, so, ladies and gentlemen. This is getting exciting. I've got fully upgraded launchpad. And I've unlocked a ton of stuff on science. Now, I really failed last night trying to... You'll be listening mostly to Final Fantasy, but that's fine. Enjoy Final Fantasy. What did we do yesterday? I launched a ship to the Mun, landed on the Mun, and came back. Now, unfortunately, I forgot a heat shield, so I did lose some of the science I sent. I was bringing back the particular thing blew up, which is unfortunate. Now, let's turn the lines off and for the communications. What else did I do last night? I also got a space station in orbit. Now, I want to change the logo. I don't think I can. Oh, that's a lot of debris. I have a very littered space. I should probably delete some debris. Just tidy up and all that, you know? Like random shit like that. Okie dokie. Let's do a little bit of house cleaning. Let's get rid of all the debris. I don't want to crash into random debris. I can't do multiple. Do you know, Waffles, if you can change the logo? Wow. Bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, cool. Sorry, I just took some painkillers a minute ago and all of a sudden I feel very, very hot. I was like, did I just accidentally take the wrong tablets? I took the right ones. I guess the heating is just on in the house. Okay. I would like to change the logo of this because it's showing a command pod, but it's not. It's a station. It's my space station. Not a very brilliant one. Wait, they aren't open? Not a brilliant space station, but I can add to it. Not gone to that level. Okay, fair enough. Right, now, do you think I should send another vessel to the Mun, to land on the Mun and get the missing science, just to get as much science as possible? Shall I try one more? Or shall I try for Minmus? I'll let you guys decide. Try Minmus. Okay. Alright, Minmus. So I'll show you where Minmus is. What we're going to do this properly. I'm going to send a few unmanned drones first off, just so I can gauge how it works. So there's obviously Kerbin, and if we zoom out, I've got Minmus and the Mun there. So a lot of my activity at the moment, as you can see, I've got a lot of space stations. Let's turn off relays. Let's turn off I don't know why that's a ship. So, what on earth is that? Random square there. That might be an unknown. My tracking station isn't quite upgraded yet. So there's the Mun, and there's Minmus. Minmus is a lot further out. Now I reckon if I get a curve in orbit, I can still extend my periapsis and apoapsis in the same manner to get captured by Minmus. Now looking at it, Minmus looks very ordinary. Can I get any information on Minmus? Minmus is the smallest moon orbiting Kerbin. From the surface of Kerbin, it can be seen on clear days as a tiny blue speck in the sky. It is often mistaken as dirt on telescope lenses or dead pixels. But the top lines at Kerbal Astronomical Society assure us it's a real moon nevertheless. Okay, I did not know this was all here. Wait, I can actually change the colour of the line? I don't know what that means. Ah, okay. So people smarter than me know this all means. It's got no atmosphere. Sphere of influence. It takes 1 day, 5 hours and 13 minutes to rotate. I don't know what those numbers mean. Oh, don't want to click on that one. Oh, I still got to plant a flag on the Mun and science data from the Mun. So I do need to go to the Mun actually to finish 2 jobs. So we will do that. We will go to the Mun. Because it's nice and easy, we'll quickly do that, and it also gives me a bit more practice on landing, because I'm not the best at landing. Now, what I will do for my Muna lander is... which type of ship is it? It's the normal one. Okay, I'll leave that because it works. I'll leave that because it works, but I'm going to go to crew. Now, Jebediah has planted a flag on the Mun, but Valentina has as well. She's orbited around Kerbin, plant flag on Mun. All around Kerbin, plant flag on Mun. Huh. Okay. I'm tempted then to send Bob Kerman as scientist. Now that means he won't be able to fly the vessel for me. What I could do is put AI on it to keep the stabilization. No. I don't know. So who should I send? Well, I've actually got another... I haven't got another pilot. I thought I had another pilot. Who should I send? Jebediah or Valentina? Jeb. Alright, we'll send Jebediah. Right, let's launch this beast. If I had the bigger pod, I could fit in 3 people. I can't wait to be able to do that. Right, so SAS on, full thrusters. Right, let's head to the Mun. Scratch that. I haven't got a heat shield. 'Cause I'm an idiot. Oh. Thermals. Heat shield. Bosh. And Bosh. Save. Right, let's try it again. Nearly did the whole thing again like an idiot. What I could do is add a payload in there with a science storage doodah. Alright, we have liftoff. So far, so good. Don't think anything got destroyed. I think they just hit each other. Wonder why I was getting resistance. Got a bit too quick. Stand by for the next stage. Why not fire? Yeah, that's a little worrying. Okay. Orbit. 1 minute 54-second burn. So we'll burn on that's 6. So we'll burn on 57 seconds. T-minus 57, that is. And then this should hopefully put me in a stable orbit. Let's get fuel. Now what I am going to do, because I have a good enough altitude here, I'm going to deploy my solar. I don't know where the sun is. If that's the Mun, the sun's down there somewhere. Do you know what? I'm actually looking forward to landing on the sun. It should be a good one. It should be very interesting. Now what I've done that's different, I've added more fuel for this stage, so I'm hoping that I can actually get to the Mun and start my landing with this stage on, rather than rely on that single tank for landing and taking off. So I'm hoping, because I'm not perfect at landing, I screw it up every time. I burn way too much fuel, so I kind of overcompensate and bring extra fuel. Or tea. You secretly British, good answer. I think she's secretly British. Oh, out of coffee, so it's just a substitute, I see. Okay, I have an orbit I'm happy with. Right, so if the money's there, I reckon we'll need to start our maneuver around here. Look at that. I don't know, the pipeline has massive periapsis. Actually, yeah, I will go for the massive periapsis. Because less fuel in the gravity of this is better. Right, so 2 minutes and 42 second burn, which means 1 minute and 21 seconds. Until the node is when I start burning, so 121. And I need to get into position as well. Start getting into position now. Good news is sightline to the sun, so my solar should be working nicely. Okay. That's why I was a little groggy, I don't have the inline wheel thingy. Right, so I said 1 minute and 21 seconds. T minus 1 minute 21 seconds is when I'm going to start the burn. Okay. 10 seconds. And burn. Don't worry. I know no one was flying that then, but it's fine. Free science. Shit, I wasn't watching what I was doing. So I might nerf that up a bit. It's alright, I should be good though. Fuel. Should be good on fuel. Oh yeah, I'll be brilliant. Fuel. I can't remember. Is a smaller... Do you travel faster in a smaller orbit or a bigger orbit? I can't remember. I had to learn that much for this. I've also noticed, because I turned off all the things in the tracking station, they're not actually showing up here. Makes my missions a lot neater, actually. Okay, we got there eventually. Orbit distance has no bearing on velocity, does it not? Are you sure? Thought depending on how close depends on... I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I just thought it had a difference. Velocity 274. So that's faster. That's travelling faster than that. And I also noticed the same in my space stations. My satellites, they tend to travel at different speeds. Unless it's just that's the speed I left them at the velocity they were travelling when I put them into orbit. Let's get into retrograde. Let's compare two objects that are in the same relative position. And the outer one is faster as it has a much further path to take. It's kind of what I was getting at, I think. That one's slower. I don't know. Okay, let's get my apoapsis then. When I'm missing not any. Whoa! Oh, never mind. Sorry. There we go. Alright, let's bring in that periapsis then. So I was just wondering, like, what I'm trying to get at is if I have a periapsis of 60,000. Am I gonna fly in that way? If I then turn that periapsis into a landing vector course, right? And then come from here, am I gonna go at X speed? Which would be so fast, and then if I alternatively reduce my apoapsis so it's close to the mun, and have a similar periapsis and apoapsis, and then do a landing course, would I travel at a different speed if I used no thrusters? So that's kind of my question. Is it worth reducing my apoapsis now to get a slower speed? Or reduce my apoapsis, would I travel faster? So I'm rotating quicker because I have less... I don't know, I'm confusing myself, I think. But I'm happy with where I'm going to land anyway, so let's bring in that periapsis a bit. Oh, I hated that. I was warping, and I knew I was warping to a safe speed, but because the mun's just like, yoink! I'm like, oh! Right, because we're now going to start our descent, I'm going to retract my solar panels for safekeeping. Welcome back, Cadenstra. I'm also going to check that everything scientifically here is done. Board. Okay. First real landing. I'm actually heading back to the first real landing site. That's interesting. So what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to start burning retrogrades to the surface to slow my descent and hopefully stop me drifting, to stop my horizontal speed. Now I know this isn't quite right. But I got fuel to burn, so I'm happy to slow my descent down with these engaged. I didn't put any lights on. So Jebediah, you have no window. I'm sorry. Look, there he is. Must be weird. Right, I'm going to stop thrusting. Wait, that sounds a bit dirty. I'm going to stop my engines. Actually, I'll do slight burns. So I'm now going upright, so I'm just going to slightly burn. Now I would not quote me, if that's the right word, I wouldn't copy me or take this way of landing for gospel. It's not the proper way. Or it's not the way that I got taught in the tutorial. It works. So that's vertical speed, isn't it? Just now going to let gravity take over for a bit. I'm a million miles away. Okay. Landing gear out, let's burn this fuel, slow me down. I'm going to land in a crater. "30 kilometers away from our first landing site." Well, it's our third. That was our second landing site, but it's the one that mattered. It's the one that we didn't fail on. Right, we're now on our normal fuel, so we've got to be careful. right down. Surprised I heard the explosions in space. I've come a long way since the first Kerbal stream. Well, I hope so. Also, we've got snow here. It's a bit crazy, actually. There's been a few deaths. On the way to work today, past a stranded, burnt-out car, and it was really smashed in, so he obviously crashed. Lots of stranded cars on the way to work as well. Okay. Now I'm starting to see the ground a bit clearer. I'm going to speed up my thrust. I can't see my shadow. Is that because there's no sun? Now I don't want to land on a slant though. And I wasn't watching what I was doing. It's fine because if I'm drifting off to the side, I don't want to. Now these legs have a slight tolerance. Lean into that a little bit. Shit. And fail. Blew up. Might be able to salvage this. Depending on what blew up, I might be able to salvage this as soon as I stop moving. And Wolves, cheers, 100 bits. Salt indeed. Salt indeed. Thank you for the bits. It's because I'm... Wrong button. I will salvage this. And almost. No, 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 no. Don't. Sit. Sit. Walkies. I am Fenris. Hello, welcome. Now, what blew up? I know what blew up. My antennas. I lost my 2 antennas. But everything else looks intact. Actually, I think that's kind of salvaged. Jebediah looks a little worried. Actually, no, he's happy now. Right. I got no antennas. That's a shitter. That there is the important one, though. That's what I lost last time. So let's do all the science experiments. Jeb was worried. He was a little bit worried. Right. Let's do a crew report, which I can now no longer broadcast. That's kind of shitty. that's a wobble. And let's plant a flag. Third landing. This was the site of our third manned landing. It was nearly a fail. We landed a little hard and lost our comms. We still managed to do plenty of science, however. Right, let's go home. Oh, there's gravity here, that's why this isn't... Let's not crash into this. Ah! Donut, get back up. Up, sea daisies. Okay, cool, grabbed. And board, and turn on SAS. Right. Let's go home. Let's go home. Okay, where is Kerbin? Let's add a maneuver there. Let's see what happens. Oh, hello. Let's do as minimal burn as possible. Kind of... That's not an ideal burn. I don't want to end up with a Kerbin escape. Add maneuver. Prograde burn. There we go. That is huge. I don't want that. Best I'm gonna get. That's a massive periapsis, man. Did I get to highlight the bender in case? I haven't done yet. I do need to. The only trouble is I won't be able to highlight the extracurricular activities. So, because Twitch's rule with nudity is kind of not making focus of it. And I think highlighting a sex scene would be a bit of a bad idea. So I got to look into that and see how I can do it without... Oh no, I broke one of my solar panels. Need to look into that and see how I can do it without breaking terms of service. Alright, we've got a 9-second burn. Drinking a fight was fun. Yeah, it was. I'll probably cut out the middle. So I'll highlight the first bit, do that one highlight, and then highlight the bit after that. And then when you're kind of looking into the field after your hangover and whatnot, Oh hey! You've got a special icon next to your name now, Wolves. Didn't see that. Yeah, the sermon, that was interesting. It was an interesting night, that's for certain. It was very interesting. Right. Burn. I might be able to... I'll do. Right, I am now on a course with home. Yeah, I did get the email about that. I kind of didn't pay much mind to it. I read it and kind of forgot it all instantly. Right, I've now got a course with home, so let's go retrograde, go to our apoapsis. So I've now got to land back on Kerbin and recover all this science, and this science should be beautiful. Should be beautiful, beautiful science, and I'll be able to upgrade some nice stuff. So let's get on our apoapsis, start a full burn retrograde, and choose our periapsis. I think I don't know, should I... Hello, what's going on here? Ooh. Ooh. Ah, there we go. I was going to end up back in the mun. Didn't want to do that. Right, should I go on a re-entry course? Oh, I got an orbit at 97.5 meters per second. Right, let's get that back in. Let's go to surface mode and retrograde direction. Let's get our solar panel in. Right, once I hit 60,000... There we go. Full burn. Let's slow this beast down. This stuff starts exploding. It's fine, it's only the legs. Not that worried because they weren't coming home anyway, so it's everything from there that way. That there is what I'm worried about. Oh, my engines are gone. Let's get rid of them. Right, heat shield. I have a heat shield that'll take that, and we're well on our way back home. Never even read it, just opened it, saw about you. Yeah. I don't expect bird cheering things. It's always amazing when they do. I'm obviously always very appreciative, but I don't expect it at all. Oh, where are we landing? In the ocean, I guess. Oh, that's fine. Wait, I think I've screwed up. I think I've screwed up big time. I'm not gonna come out of orbit, am I? I don't think I'm gonna come out of orbit. No, I'm climbing. Shit. I should have reduced my periapsis. I now need to mount a bloody rescue mission. Wait, hold on. Oh, look at that. I am gonna fall. Thank God for that. I got a bit worried then. I hope I don't bloody burn up. Okay, I'm gonna land on... I got a bit scared then. I was like, I should enter. I'm gonna land on land, I think. Right, I'm gonna deploy the parachutes, or I'm gonna arm the parachutes. That one there is my heat shield. It should be fine. I'm just going to turn off SAS, just free fall. I have a drogue chute, I couldn't remember what it's called then. I do have a drogue chute. Jeb's fine, he's not worried. He's done this quite a few times now. It always worries me when I'm plummeting and there's no chutes. It's like, where the hell are you? Jeb's a real trooper. He is indeed. And then 1,000 meters, my parachute should deploy fully. And then we'll slow down, we'll crash into the earth at a smooth 5 meters per second. Look at that. Perfect. Jeb, you are a hero. I can't remember what cartoon. There was a kids' cartoon film about aliens who feared alien invasions. So think like us, where we fear it and all that lot, and you got all our films and stuff that's about it, and you know, the horror films about alien invasions and what they do. And in this show, the movie, there was aliens, and they had the horror films where humans came, and they weren't called humans, but they were called aliens, but they depicted them as humans. Because that was their guess on what the aliens looked like. And then they actually did turn up. It was kind of funny. I can't remember what it was called. But I was just thinking, Kerbals, they're like, even though it's... These guys are probably like aliens. Earth is probably out there somewhere. Right, so it took 9.5 days-ish, not even that. And he went to the Mun and back. To the Mun and back. And it only took us 50 minutes. 397 science! Ladies and gentlemen, Jebediah, you are a national hero. Get yourself a cookie. You earned it. Right, I wanted that. Got. Now I gotta be careful. That would also be amazing to have. There's so much stuff here that I really, really want. Caffeinated Wolves, thank you very much for hosting the herd. Greatly appreciated. See, that heat shield there would be good as well if I start doing bigger stuff. I don't know what that is. Is that a drone? No, it's a... No, that is a drone. Huh. I've noticed auto hosts don't tend to trigger an alert anymore. Now that fuel would be nice to get, some pretty hefty fuel. I've only got enough science for one more thing. I might hold off spending it at the moment. I'm gonna go for Minmus and just see what I can pull off. I mean, having all those monopropellants and stuff, that would be nice to get. And there you got another... Oh, it's a bicoupler. No. Advanced grabbing unit? Oh, see now... Oh, that's for grabbing... asteroids. See, the aviation would be good to have as well. I mean, all those aerodynamic stuff. I don't know. Alright, I'll leave it at the moment. Right, so we're going for Minmus. Oh, I better go and check to see if there's any missions, actually. And let's build a rocket for Minmus. So, first off, we're going to do... plant flag on Mun. Position satellite in a polar orbit Kerbin. I want to do satellites. Build a new orbital station around Kerbin. Nah. Explore the Mun. Oh, it's still that one there. Docking and stuff, which we'll eventually get. Right, so I'm going to aim for Minmus. I don't have a mission for Minmus yet, so maybe they think I can't do it, I don't know. First off, let's start off with this. So this houses 3. No. Scratch. Actually... Right, I will have it, but eventually I'm not. Right, so what I'm going to do... I'm going to put my drone in this, so I'm literally going to fly this unmanned. But I'm going to build it. I'm going to build it for a manned mission, so I'm going to take into account that. Where's the door? Oh yeah. Take that way. Where is the door? There. Okay. Right. Now, bear in mind, I've only got limited fuel and rockets for this. You'll notice that this is a much thicker rocket. That's the normal width I'm dealing with. So, I'm going to start off by doing a flyby on Minmus. This is a Minmus flyby. So let's call this Minmus Flyby 1. Unmanned vessel for completing a flyby of Minmus. Right, I'm not going to put any science on it. I'm not going to waste the money. So this is literally just to do a flyby of Minmus. Now, I'm going to assume... That's going to be the rocket to get me back and into orbit. So that's stage. Last stage. Now to get into. To get to Minmus, I will need. I don't know. I'm going to go with 4. And then stick a rocket on. This is to get to Minmus. So I'm still using those thrusters. Alright, now I need to get into orbit. This is going to be the tricky part. This rocket is going to be huge. Don't have quite have the right parts, so that's going to be 3. But what I'm going to do, don't think this is going to be enough, but crikey, that won't be enough. Go with 4. Right, this is to get into orbit. Right, actually. Those will fire first, and then decouple, and I'll have the fire. So this is going to be a bit of a complicated one. Right, and then I'm going to put on 2 boosters. Alright, 4 boosters, sod it. Right. Now the boosters will fire at the same time. They'll want to decouple first. Right, so this is purely this is a purely scientific vessel. This may fail. Right, so there's no anything on it. I should actually change a couple of things. Running control, I'll want that on it. Oh, small. Alright, don't worry. Payload, I'll put a payload on it. And then it's going to want batteries. Actually, I will put 4 on because those doors don't need to be opened. Is there a way to put actions? I can't do custom groups yet. That is a shame. Right, crew. This is unmanned. So I've got electricity, I've got batteries. Don't have communications. That is a necessity because it's a drone, so it's going to need Alright, let's give this a test run. I don't know if this is going to work, so please don't laugh at me if it does fail. It looks wobbly. Does it have lights? No, it doesn't. Well, no, that's a thing. Not enough thrust. Okay. It's too heavy. You already typed LOL. More boosters! You're right there, Ragnar. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Lift off! It's shimmying sideways. I think we're hovering! I've invented a hovercraft! Ladies and gentlemen, we have liftoff. This is a fail, but I'm just going to see how far we can get. Actually, it might not be a fail. See what happens when the thrusters go. Hey Ragnar, how you doing? Okay. Back to the drawing board. Did I check my engines? What am I checking for? I don't have sufficient engines. I don't have a lot of choice engines that fit these fuel barrels at the moment. Oh, no boosters. Oh, that got very... Suggestive, yes, that's the word. Oh. Alright, so I don't think we can do these larger. But for atmosphere, you are right. I've got the skipper on, which is good for atmospheric. That one's better in vacuum. But unfortunately, I've only got that one engine. It's got more thrust than that engine, mind you. But obviously, it's all heavier. So what I could do is take away a fuel cell or two. See how that works to make it lighter. I will leave... Alright, let me have a look. So, launch, they decouple, that goes, that decouples. Okay, let's see what happens with this. Oh, I didn't put any structural stuff on. It's okay, this is going to fail in a way, so I can put the structural stuff on in a minute. I'm not even going to... Actually, for comical value, I'm going to hit the button. Just for comical value. Oh, that's hilarious. I have liftoff, though. Look at that. Oh, there it went. Hooray! Fireworks! That was worth it. So everything failed. Oh. Right. So about those structural reinforcements. Yeah, I am thinking of reverting back to that just because it went well. ish. It's the reason I'm going for these is because it's more fuel, but more. The idea is it's a longer range ship, but maybe I'm getting a bit too ahead of myself. Only a little sway there. This is going better. I didn't put any aerodynamics on it, so that's a sucky thing. This kind of sucks. And I'm losing velocity. Alright, let's scrap that. Actually, no, I'll keep going. Because I'm now leaving atmosphere. So it might actually work. Orbit. What is that? Not landing? Okay. The orbit isn't brilliant yet. Alright, so I need to add... I'm just now leaving the atmosphere. And I'm losing altitude. I think this is a fail. I might try the triple doodah thing you suggested. I can't even get out of orbit now. Although I'll wait to see what happens when I change stages, because what is that rocket? I didn't put parachutes on. So this is one way mission. Alright, this is a fail. We're just wasting time. So let's scrap that. So we'll stick with around here. Payload. Come on. Oh, there we go. Done. Right, so that's our drone, if you will. Aerodynamics, let's put cone on the top. Right, this is kind of a one-way mission, so I'm not overly worried about turning. Although a parachute would be nice. So I'll attach a chute on it, just, you know, for nicety. And I'll stick a relay on it as well. Okay. So we now need to think of fuel. So we'll start at the top and work our way down. I'll put a coupling on there. Scratch that. Still need to sort out the batteries and things. So this won't be as powerful as the other one. Won't be able to fit 4 batteries in. 2 I can fit in though. Should be enough. It's more than enough really. Right, so there's the batteries. Right, there we go. So we now have a self-sufficient... Actually, that could actually be a satellite. So it's not a one-way trip. It's a No, I want to fly by, don't I? I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Should I leave a satellite in orbit? Or should I do one-way mission? Satellite in orbit might not be a bad idea. Well, a satellite will help with future drone missions if connection is an issue, because it'll have a relay. Because when drones get out of range, they're a bit difficult to control. trying to think what else it would need for a satellite. No, I think that's pretty much it, really, isn't it? Although I could put thrusters on and reposition it, but worried about that. Right, so what I'm going to do now needs comms. Famous basic comm set. A basic comm set for Minmus orbit. Alright, so I'm repurposed. So that's going to be the satellite, right? So now what I'm going to do is make the rocket that's going to get it there. Now, are you ready for this? I don't remember where it is. I want to say... I thought it would be in structural. Or have I not unlocked it yet? I should have done. Ah, there it is. Okay. Right, so coupling. Right, let's build the rocket. So this has got to go into space, and I've got to get to Minmus, right? So I'm going to start off by going triple, and then I'm going to work backwards from there. So now that's two of them. Right, so that's getting to Minmus. So let's put our Terrier engines on. Couplings. Then I need to, so now that's under the assumption I'm in orbit. So I then need to get, so I now need to duplicate that. And then I need to get into orbit. So I'm going to duplicate it again. However, I'm going to swap engines for swivels. And if it hasn't got enough thrust, which I'm a bit worried it hasn't, I will put on some boosters. Now, put on some of these. I'm actually going to double them up. I don't think this is going to work, but let's give it a go in a way. So they fire, they decouple. It's all messed up. Right, they fire, that decouples. I need that to decouple. They then fire. So that decouples, they then fire. That decouples, they then fire. And that decouples last. This can decouple. Right, so that's to get me into orbit. That's to get an orbit. So I need to go there. Right. I don't think this is going to work at all. But hey, it's all part of the game, it's all part of science and shizzle. It's going to be my best looking satellite though, I tell you. Right. Well, I got liftoff. This looks promising. I forgot aerodynamics, didn't I? I forgot my fins. Alright, let's give this a go. Who reckons this is going to work? Hands up. I want to see a show of hands. I mean, it looks stable enough. Wobbling everywhere. Got decent velocity. rotate the direction, so my usual method, I have an odd movement. It's fine. Slow down with upwards thrust. There's the mun. I'm not going to the mun, I'm going to Minmus. And I've accidentally minimized the game. I don't know where Minmus is. Keep a 70-degree angle on this until I'm ready to get rid of the thrusters. Maybe I've got too many thrusters. Don't hit anything. Go for that. Goodbye. Now I've got a bit of a wobble on, but at least it's wobbling as one. Okay, I need to widen that. It's okay though. I'm not in my atmospheric thrusters yet, so it's fine. And my ship didn't spin as well, so... Can you make a maneuver to orbit? It's all manual, unfortunately. Okay. The fairing, my satellite. I need to have it now. Oh, you mean, I see what you mean. This can. While I'm doing it, I've got to stop thrusting though. Yeah, 8-minute burn. 8-minute burn, so I shouldn't have stopped thrusting, so I'm going to fall out. I'll give it a go. It does give you a direction. I can't do it until I'm in the lower atmosphere, the upper atmosphere. So the apoapsis is shrinking. Ain't getting any wider. We'll see how it goes. I don't think I'm going to make it. Basically, I took too long. I'm going to relaunch because I took too long to tilt. Basically, I can't. It's all it's all manual until I get into this sky. Really, I should start tilting as soon as I hit 100 meters per second. But not like fast tilting, just go to about 70-ish degrees. Just hold here. Slow my ascent a bit. Also got to think as well, I've got to get rid of these things. Boosters. I was a bit worried that by tilting too much, to smash into me, but it seems as long as I'm going quick enough. As long as my apoapsis continues to climb. It seems to work. I mean, the most difficult thing is escaping the atmosphere and getting a curve in orbit. Once you've done that, it's mostly smooth sailing. And because it's a new rocket, and I'm not used to flying it, I've also got to learn how to fly. I've got to learn when to turn and, you know, when to start planning my orbit. Not forgetting to rockets. See, the thing is as well, I am going to temporarily kill thrusters. Okay. Might not work again, unfortunately. So I got to burn for 6 minutes, and I don't have 6 minutes. So I'll keep burning in the hopes that it works. If it doesn't, I'll try one more, and then if not, I might need more. I don't know. Might need more upper thrust. We'll see. I'm also going to change the direction this is bloody going, because it seems I can only rotate in one way. I can't rotate. I can, but I can't spin my perspective. Decelerate. Okay, let's try one more without reducing my... Oh wait, I went to the wrong button. I'll try once more without reducing my... I don't know, actually. I'm gonna regret this. Let's give this a go. I just need more. I don't know. Welcome back from AFK land. cold at 30 degrees. Okay. I might just make this. I think I need more rockets to get me in orbit. I need more rockets to, you know, give me that oomph off of the launch pad. So what I might do, if this fails, I'll have a look at, instead of the solid fuel boosters, I'll see about getting liquid fuel rockets, pair the thrust, see if there's one that's powerful, more powerful than the boosters. I mean, so far it's looking like, I don't know, it's looking a bit ropey. Oh, that's a thing. I gotta change my angle and stuff as well. Oh, crap. I'm hoping it will capture me regardless of the angle of my should do. Okay, I'm burning a lot of fuel here, but this is still my get me into orbit fuel. That's my get me to Numis fuel, so I'm not overly worried yet. And if I can get an orbit with at least half of this fuel, I think I'm laughing. What about when we want to bloody go to what's closer? Eve looks closer. So Eve would be our next target, I think. Does Eve have any moons? Eve has one moon, Gilly. get back? Is there a shortcut button? Does anyone know that? How do I get back into view of my own bloody ship? In map view? Well, I can be a bit awkward, I guess. How do I, if I zoom right out? Is there a shortcut? Does anyone know? Well, I guess I don't know. Right, let me awkwardly plot a intersect with Minimus. Well, what's going on there? That's curb and escape. Does anyone know how to do this? I shouldn't have done what I did. I'm an idiot. All I got is bloody warping, and I don't want to warp. Ah, right, I've now got focus on curbing. By double clicking. Which I can actually live with. I can live with a curbing. What if I double click my ship here? Still on curbing. Alright, never mind. Right, so I need to... See, the trouble is, because I'm not on the right angle, I need to... And I do need to flip. Axis. So actually I do need to... Yeah. I need to go back to launch vehicle assembly because I've got the complete wrong angle and I'm not going to burn a ton of fuel flipping the angle. So I'm just going to flip the angle there like that. Sorry guys, I know this is a colossal waste of your time. Right, so the thrust, upwards thrust is... Let's just round it up to 600 in atmosphere. I'm not gonna be able to beat that, am I? What if? Because the upwards thrust for that is huge. No. I was thinking of adding some of these to the sides, but no, I'll leave it like that. I'll leave it like that. Bearings. About them. I've got one on the top. Did you not see it? It's hiding the satellite. Hiding the satellite. Right, so launch. Booyah. Actually, when I eject the solid fuel, I'll check to make sure I'm at the right angle. So I can't tell just yet. I thought I rotated it. I rotated it, so why am I going in a really skew-with orbit? You saw me rotate it, right, guys? Right, so if I'm now heading... Is that north? I'm heading north. If I'm heading north, I want to head east. Not. Thought I rotated it. Yeah, we unlocked it yesterday, I think. Or was it last week? Just haven't had a cause to use it yet. Right. SAS on, full throttle. But I've rotated it again, but I'm wrong. I'll, still gonna go the wrong way, isn't it? Relaunch. I just want to get this right. I'll tilt sideways, which now means things might not quite work as well. Alright, so this should then be in the right direction then. I normally go that way. I normally go that way, don't I? Because I normally rotate it so I push down on the keyboard. Then I go that way. And I got a good, nice angle. Okay. Not happy with that though. Not happy with that whatsoever. Actually, according to this, Ah, there we go. Now it's updated. It's a 2-minute burn with those other thrusters. It's now a 7-minute burn. We're having difficulty getting a curve in orbit with a rocket. I think I might need more fuel. I might swap it around a bit. More fuel on getting into orbit. Actually, I might... Tell you what, I'm going to skip a stage. Yeah, I'm going to skip a stage. Right, so... It's going to mean mucking around with the orbit. I'm going to remove... Wait. What if I change engines first? Okay. Instead of using swivels, I'm going to use Reliance. So I'm going to lose a bit of turning ability. More fuel to compensate. Right, let's give this a go. We're having a bit of trouble here, Waffles. Bit of trouble. And because I changed things around, it screwed up my staging. Turning's not too much of an issue. It's kind of the idea right now. It's just I'm having difficulty getting a good height. Because if you fly straight up, you're not going to get... I'll show you in a minute. But once I've ejected the fuel, the solid fuel, my boosters, I'll show you. I'm trying to concentrate as well. So if I fly straight up, I get a high apoapsis, but there to there isn't very wide. That's why I want the... I ain't got any ability to turn. My fins aren't doing it. Well, my second stage are vacuum engines. So these are my atmospheric engines, and those engines there are my vacuum engines, as you'll notice. I know where I went wrong as well. Alright, I'm hoping I gain a bit of... I've got no control over this at the moment. I've missed out a few key components. Like an idiot. Never mind. It's all experimental. bit hairy, but it's going to be a bit touch and go. A bit touch and go, but this might be a one. You got any thoughts on how I could try and make sure I do get into it? It seems like I need... I don't... It's... The stage I'm at now isn't the issue. Let's go to the fairing, let's let them unload. This stage here isn't the issue, I don't think. It's the initial stage I'm having trouble with, even though it doesn't look like I am. I need to add the thing to help me steer better. Just gonna see how this goes. It might work. Might just be enough. If not, what I might do is take out those rockets there to have all that fuel in my atmospheric thrusters. And then just have this stage here for the getting them inwards thrusters. Might not even work yet. The closest satellite is going to be the Mun. So this might need to be manned. See, that's the other thing. This might need to be manned. I might need to go there with a manned ship carrying the satellite and then detach the satellite and then come home. This might not be enough. Where's the satellite? I put two on, didn't I? If you lose weight, if you stage some stuffed. I don't think... Well, weight might be an issue, I don't know. But... I've fudged a few things up with this, haven't I? Getting there. I think we should get orbit. It's missing one of the missing one of the relays. I'll put one there. It's not on there. Here we go. on orbit coming up. Right. And I got plenty of fuel. So now I want to set Minmus as target. I don't know what that's all about. Why is it putting me on a... I haven't got any maneuvers planned, have I? Right. So... I'm going in the wrong direction. Hoping that's not going to be an issue. It's a curb and escape. I don't want to be on a curb and escape. I want a Minmus intercept. Oh, hello. Shit. I can't turn. Right, back to the drawing board. We're getting there, though. Right. So what I need to do is, first off, figure out why that ain't where I wanted it. What else did I need to do? Right, I'm not gonna adjust that. That's fine where it is. What I might do though is take them off. I know this is probably overkill, but it ain't pretty. Right, so I've now added the capability to be able to turn like an idiot. More boosters, just to give me that extra comfortable get into orbitness. Technical term. Yeah, look at that. We're off the mark straight away. I'm gonna go this way as well. Although I don't like this spinning. Holy shit. I think I might have gone overkill with the boosters, yo. I've gone slightly overkill with the boosters. This is a beast that is difficult to control, I can tell you that much. I'm relying on fins in low atmosphere to turn me. And the, whatever that is, inline stabilizer. It's fine. Once the stage is done anyway, it should be easy. Let me get a decent orbit. Add maneuver and estimated burn 4 minutes 36 seconds. Let's drag that in a bit. On a massive periapsis. $108,000. I'm kind of going for 80. I'll settle for 90. There we go. Perfect. Right. So 4 minutes, 13 seconds. So I'll burn on T minus 2 minutes. And, well, I'll just burn T minus 2 minutes. I also get rid of... Can't. My fairing is... The fairing. Yeah, I'm actually quite confident about this one. So while I'm burning, I'll get my radiators out. I don't know how essential they are, but... help with whatever it needs to help with. Non-retractable but slightly cheaper solar panels. Should have gone for the long ones really, rather than the 3x2s. They were stretched out as far as they did. I feel like I missed 2. There we go. There we go. Satellite is fully deployed. I just now need an orbit. While I'm waiting for this orbit, I'm going to fill up my cup with some delicious Pepsi Max. Hashtag sadly not sponsored. Anyone from Pepsi is watching, I will happily sell my soul. I'm joking. would sell my soul for a lifetime. But actually, no. Lifetime supply of Pepsi, I probably would. Under the condition that Cadenza gets a lifetime supply as well. Who just typed ooh Pepsi? So there you go. See, every time I read Moxie, I think Oxy. Although, to be fair, when I'm in America, I drink Mountain Dew. But I feel guilty about drinking it. Because it's someone else's. It's just like, every can I drink, I have to buy you a case. It's a true story. Come on, orbit. Where's my periapsis? It's there. But my mouse is. It's made by Pepsi. I know it is. That's why it's so good. Yeah, I know they do. But it's classed as an energy drink. And then there's certain other varieties you can get in America aren't actually allowed to be sold in the EU. So it's just so unhealthy. I has orbit. I has fuel. Right, Minmus, where are you? Well, there. So I reckon we're going for about here. Nope, not there. Okay. Well, hello. There you are, you beauty. Right, so I'll end up with a... That's the mun. I want nothing to do with you, mun. That's curb and escape. I don't want to curb and... Oh, hello. Ooh. Minmus escape. Curb and escape, but I got a Minmus periapsis of 1,000,000. That do. 7. I think I probably want that line to be a bit bigger. I had a coffee. Wait, you have mousse? Waffles? If you have mousse, I'll totally ditch Cadenza and see you. I don't know what those beams of light are for. What am I transmitting to? Aliens? My electric charge is going down. Hello! Oh, I'm joking. You know I'll still come see you. Did I buy faulty, blocked by Kerbin? Damn it, Kerbin! Face is in the way. I don't have... Moz. I don't know what that word is. No, I know what you mean. Don't have moose there anymore, that's a shame. Look at my energy go up. Ah, that's beautiful. Right, anyway, we gotta concentrate. Right, I need to start burning on 1 minute 30. What's half of 37? 1 minute 37. T minus 1 minute 37. I need to start burning for. Oh god, this is exciting shit. This is so exciting. You think? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. We need to do +1 rotation. Because I'm an idiot. Wow, Minmus moves very slow, which is good for me actually. Right, let's not get overexcited again. 1 minute 37. I need a burn. T minus 1 minute 37. I'm going to see if I can bring that periapsis in just a bit. Actually, you know what? 1 million. I'll leave it at that. Right, so 1 minute 37. So, right, I'm gonna start getting the position. This doesn't fly very well. Are you guys excited? I am. Caves moved, but the moose didn't follow. That's rude. Didn't follow moose. Is anyone excited? Oh, I know what those lines are going to that appear to be going nowhere. It's going to my other ships that I have hidden at the moment. There's a ship there. Or a relay station, rather. Lunar landing debris. Wait, how do I... Ah, there you are. How do I get you to come back? There we go. Right. Turn that on. What's that? Kerbal Space Station. Relays. There we go. Look, there's the mess I hidden. I want to change the logo for that. It's not a pod. It's a base. It's a space station. Maybe it'll turn into it eventually. I'm not hosting a giveaway, Albert. Why are you lying? I forgot to turn that off, didn't I? Oh, there's no giveaway. Albert's telling fibs. I should probably fix that immediately. Fixed. Cool. Back to Minmus. Alright, so I've got good strength. Actually, I might turn off. Kind of helpful as well to know where my satellites are. I really hope this works. Because I've got a feeling when I get to there I'm just going to have 0 signal. But if I do run out of signal I'm just going to drift and we'll lose the ship. Especially if it ends up on an escape trajectory away from Kerbin. It's just going to end up orbiting the sun. I wonder if you can get on a sun escape trajectory. Yeah, it might be. That would be interesting. What would happen there? Now this is where we need to watch. Perfect. How long to get them in, most people? 3 days? Bloody hell. That looks weird. Right, I now need to focus because this... Yeah, a little bit tricky. I've got to get to periapsis. Retrograde, sorry. I got burn retrograde on the periapsis to get my apoapsis. Where's my... Oh wow, 1.5 million meters away. Alright. 38 minutes to that point, so I'm going to start warping there. I got good strong signal as well. I linked to? I'm still linked to Kerbin, I think. I was a little worried my relays weren't strong enough. Where's my periapsis? Right, I'm gonna add maneuver, and I'm gonna burn Walla too much. That was very slight. I got burned for 1 minute 45, so that's 30. What's half of 45? It's 22.5. So 52 seconds I need to burn for. T minus 52. You'll have to excuse me. Mental arithmetic. I'm very good at maths, but mental arithmetic is was always my weakness in maths. But give me pen and paper and I can work out anything all day. It's odd, really. Oh, and I've already forgotten what I said. 52, I think. Okay, let's burn on retrograde. Keep an eye on the bigger picture. It's not moving yet. Although a lot of other lines are. The Kerbal escape is moving. Keeps flipping between Kerbal escape and Kerbal orbit. Not to worry, don't panic. Periapsis. Apoapsis, whatever. Where the hell are you? Don't want to go home. There we go. Here we come. And we have Minmus orbit, ladies and gentlemen. I'll do about 100,000. Do. And then I'll bring in my apoapsis as well, just so I've got a nice circular orbit. What I'm going to do, I'm going to swap to prograde a second, what will happen then is when I spin to periapsis, I'll actually be on the right spot. 2 days to get to my periapsis? Bloody hell. A little bit. Right, now let's bring in... Oh, that's quick. That'll do. One satellite in Minmus orbit, ladies and gentlemen. Only took like 23,000 bajillion attempts, but I got a satellite in Minmus orbit. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. It's like the furthest I've been as well. World's first milestones. Recent accomplishments for our space program. Oh, I've initiated the first flyby of Minmus. We have entered the orbit of Minmus. We have escaped the gravitational influence of Minmus. I think I did escape the gravitational influence of it, but okay, if that's what you say. Is what I will believe. Wow. How the hell do we top that? By mounting some form of... See, I'd like to get a processing lab and set up a base up on the moon. Look, there's new relay stuff here. I don't know what that is. Like scientific data. Data transmitters, relay antennas, there's just all that stuff there ready to be used. Giant solar array. Large thermal cooling systems. I really don't know what to get next. Heavier rockets. Look at the thrust on that beast. That will get me into space. $160 science. That will get me into space. I don't know what to get. I'm thinking... Oh, I've already got it. I've already got the thing I was thinking of. So I haven't started the rover tech tree. It's a shame, actually. Because it's got a compartment in there that opens up. I don't know which one it is, but there's one of the things here somewhere. Has a thing that opens up, fuselage. I think it's that one there, cargo bay. So you can actually put stuff in it and then it opens up and then So you can actually carry a satellite inside it instead of on top and stuff and bases and things. I would like the mobile processing lab. What does it do? Can be used to increase Kerbal levels without returning to Kerbal Space Center. Oh, it's not. It's a processing lab. It's not what I thought it was. What am I looking for then? What is it I'm looking for then? There's a refinery type doodah. I thought it was that. Maybe it is, and I kind of thought there's a thing that converts materials into. Might be wrong there then. I'd like that. That's handy for space stations. No, maybe there isn't then. Alright, so what do I need to do? What's our goal? Let's see if there's anything in here. Control. Still doing the Mun stuff. Position an orbital station around the Mun. That'd be nice. 12 science to put a satellite in a specific orbit. 21. Ooh, hello. 21 to get a satellite in the Mun. I need to do that. I know it's not new stuff, but because it's for science, I need the science, basically. Right, so I've got to get a satellite into the Muna orbit. And I've only got one satellite there, and it's an old one, I think. Right, so that was a good rocket. I'll keep that. I'm just going to check what I've got in the Mun area. Muna Comsat. What is it? Oh wow, that's terrible. That's one of my original satellites. It's one of my originals. Alright. Let's send the better looking one into space, shall we? So hopefully I've got a saved blueprint of Muna satellite. If not, I'll just adapt our Muna rocket. Muna rescue ship, Muna landing. What's Comsat? Comsat is shit. Okay then. Let's delete Comsat. So I've got Kerbal Comsat, Kerbal Space Station, Kerbal Unmanned Rescue Vehicle, Minmus Flyby. That look like. What? Oh, Minmus Flyby. I'm an idiot. We'll delete Minmus Flyby because that got scrapped. Muna landing, Muna rescue ship. What's the Muna? Oh, okay, that's awful. That's awful. Okay, so let's open our Muna lander and we'll edit it. Because this is obviously enough to get us to the Mun. Right, so what does it need? You can lose the heat shield. It needs a materials bay, that's fine. Let's get this for a second. Doesn't actually need any of that. Ooh, actually I got an idea. But we'll revisit that idea. Right, I need a payload. Okay. Right. So what's in here? It needs materials bay, mystery, goo. So we can get rid of those. Get rid of those. It's got 2 batteries. It needs antenna and can generate power. Okay. Actually. Oh, that gone. Not ready to go on there. Oh. There. That's what I wanted to do. Right, oh, I see. Right. Structural. Let's do that fancy idea I had earlier. The things. So we'll go thermal. We will put on the extendable ones of those. I'm actually going to go for the 1x6. So your rocket works. The Minmus one, it's in orbit, yeah, it worked. It's in orbit. Oh, you're joking me. Turbines crashed. That sucks. I've never had that crash before. It didn't like my fairing. Ragnar, you told me to unlock fairings and it broke the game. Thanks. Oh no! We're all gonna die! It's true. Look in the background. It's okay, Cadenstra. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, it means I've lost my ship design. Unless it's auto-saved. If it's auto-saved, I will give Albert a cookie. It didn't auto-save, did it? No, it didn't. Sorry, Albert, no cookie. Fine. I'll give him a cookie anyway, because I can't just talk about cookies and not give him one. Alright, let's start again then, shall we? Alright. So, payload. Materials bay. Open. Close. Science. Materials bay. Come off. So let me check inside. I will confirm that the satellite wants materials bay and a mystery goo. I'm going to do those, put 2 in. Right. Okay. Then I will put a structural girder on the roof. Again. Which I'll then put a getting the hang of this though, yo. Luna Comsat. Payload, nope. Coupling. Then payload, fairing. Okay, so that's the satellite done, right? No, it's not. I didn't add comms. Okay, right, so the comms are now in place. So the satellite is now done. Payload, nope. Command and control, I'll put on the inline stabilizer. Right, so that's to get me in orbit. That's to cover that. Beast of world, I guess. Make sure no one's crowing it. Nope, because there's no seats. Fire my lasers. Alright, how many explosions is there going to be? How many explosions? The answer's none. I'm actually thinking the Minmus rocket probably doesn't have to be OTT at all. It could probably just be the lunar one. No explosions. Denied. Sorry, Ragnar. Is this the only reason you come along though? It's just for the explosions. Yeah, you guys got aeroplanes. I think he's just a bit top heavy, that's all. Well, that went wrong. There's your explosions. Why did that go wrong? Try that again, shall we? What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm trying to get to the Mun. Attach the outer boosters first, I did. That is what it does. Attach. The inner boosters don't attach for a while yet. I don't know why it clipped it. Looks like the angle wrong. No, it's still hitting an engine. Why is it only hitting one engine? Right, I'll go straight up, detach, and then tilt. Can you detach one by one? You can. It means redesigning the ship though. Is that correct? Okay, I'm gonna have to redesign this. Well, no, because the trouble is when you click. Oh, you can. So, which boosters should I do first? opposites or side by side? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I do 1 and 3. What am I doing? If I detach 1 and 3. Also fly straight up. I think it's because I always design my ships with one slight rotation, 45-degree rotational change in the workshop, so it comes out slightly different. I don't think it should make any difference, should it? I'll have 1 second difference between the 2 stages. Seems to work, and I've just tilted far too much. Just ride it. Come on. Their Reliance. Wait, the swivel's there, isn't it? That's fine. I think it's because that's all of a sudden it's very top heavy. Because if you think it only came to about there before the little pod on top. Oh, I was going to add a docking mechanism, and I didn't. Shit. Never mind. This would have been perfect for my mission where I got to dock 2 vessels on or around the mud. I'll save it for when I'm start burning on T-minus 2 minutes. We have massive apoapses. Smoking Goober, thank you for hosting the herd. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. To those of you that are joining me from Smoking Goober's channel, welcome. I'm Walla, a variety streamer here on Twitch. And tonight, I'm playing Kerbal. That's Kerbin. I'm playing Kerbal Space Program. And I'm failing at it miserably. I'm not the best at the game. And hello, Smoking Goober, welcome. How's it going? Start burning soon, I guess. Well, I'll start burning on T-minus 2 minutes. It's a 3-minute, 44-second burn. I could, well, if I did it properly, 1 minute 30, 1 minute 52. I could burn on 1 minute 52. Alright, I'll get a nice orbit. Just don't want to burn up too much fuel. All the Did I say 152, didn't I? Button. One's there. So I'll probably end up needing my maneuver around here anyway. Bloody cup's always empty when I want it. Do I have to drink so much when streaming? Oh, that's a point. I didn't check what the bloody orbit they want is. Wait, what? Reach the designated orbit around the Mun. Can't see an orbit there. Is it the Mun, isn't it? Oh well, I'll be able to fix it when I get there. I completely forgot about their specific bloody orbit requirements. I've got enough fuel, haven't I? Damn. All this fuel is getting there and repositioning. I didn't think of that. Bit of a numpty, really, haven't I? I hope I got enough. I completely forgot that they have their specific orbit requirements. Well, I'm hoping with the limited... because it's kind of easier to maneuver around the Mun. It's less fuel. I'm hoping it'll be easier. So we'll find out, I guess. Come on, Periapsis, where are you? It's taking its time. While it's doing that, because two. I might as well set up my satellite anyway. To finishing off that in a minute. I'm almost about. Let's get my Periapsis to show its mark. Right, I'll do. Right, Mun is there. Don't think I'll be able to get a maneuver there. Nice if I do. Wait, which line am I bloody looking at? That one. How many lines now? Wait, what's that line? Okay, fair enough. I remember putting that there. On Mun, where are you? Oh. Periapsis of 120. What's the burn time? Bigger Periapsis, but I'm not that worried by it. Let's get to... So 1 minute 56 second burn, so I'll just burn on. T minus 58 seconds. I'll do a full burn. Oh, that was close, that was close. Just in the nick of time. Right, while you're burning, I'm going to finish off setting up my satellites. It's all radiators extended. All satellites. It's quite beastie. I like him. I like him. All this just for a bit of science, eh? Lot of lines as well. Let's turn off station and other, so I can see a bit better. What's the time? Oh, blimey. 10 past 11. One more drink. One more drink of delicious Pepsi. So this will be our last mission of the evening. To any of you that are new in the channel at the moment, I currently play Kerbal Space Program every Thursday and Friday. Start at 8 PM GMT. Why don't you? There we go. Periapsis. Yeah, I'll live with that. Yeah, every Thursday, 8 PM GMT. That. Okay, where are we? Ooh, that's a nasty one. Add maneuver. Right, so I need to get my. Whoa, whoa. Right, what numbers are we looking at here? 500,000. See if I can do a burn at the same time and get that in the right. I don't think I'm going to be able to, am I? No, because I don't know where it's going to be. Oh, I'll get my orbit first. I completely forgot about his exact orbit requirements. On numpty. Alright, how much fuel have I got? Might be okay. We might be okay. Starters, I hope I got the right direction orbit. I haven't. I'm going to go that way round. It's going that way. So I need to flip my orbit. Nightmare. First off, let's get to my periapsis. Quickly do my little burn. Burn on T-minus 8 seconds. Okay, so let's get Amuna. So let's flip from the orbit. It's going to be 47-second burn. Start burning on 24 seconds. T minus 24 seconds. That way then I'll have the same direction orbit. And then I can work on the angle. "24 seconds. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're looking at about here for changing our angle, right? I like the look of that one. It's just slight adjustments at the moment I'm going to be doing, so I'm not going to go too carried away. Now I've got to wait T minus 6 seconds. Oh, blimey. I was going that way around. All these lines, they get a bit confusing at times. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go T minus 6 seconds and I'll burn, but I'll keep an eye on this as well. Okay. We're now 10 seconds out. Beauty. Right. Oh, I wasn't watching that. Shit. I'm gonna keep. I think a 1 degree deviation's not gonna be too bad. I don't think. Right, so I'll live with that. I think. Now what I want to do is slightly adjust the course. Yeah, the music's very good. Right, now I want to bring in my apoapsis, so I need to go retrograde. And then I'll extend my periapsis, and then that should be good enough for them. If it isn't, then... Oh shit, wrong way. No, that's actually fine, that's fine. Because I'll end up in the prograde position. Which is where I want to be anyway. I just keep forgetting I flipped the direction of my orbit. Right, so periapsis needs to go to about 600. And then I need to burn prograde. Retrograde, sorry. And then bring in my apoapsis, and then hopefully that dark blue line should then disappear. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. They are happy with my orbit. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to angle that a little bit just so it faces the sun a bit better. There, I've just been paid 21 science for doing that. And money, obviously, but 21 science was the important thing. I wasn't worried about the money. I was worried about the science. Let's get rid of the Munacomsat. I need to rename it. I need to rename it to number 2. Rename vessel, Munacomsat. Oh, that's how you do it. Number 2. Close. That's how you do it. Tracking station. Ships. Because it's not a ship, it's a station. It's a very shitty station, but it's a station. This is my space station. We'll ignore how crappy it is. How do I... What did I fly it here with? I can't remember. That's batteries. Ah, AI pod. Rename vessel. It is a station. Accept. Other things have I got? Plane, debris, base, rover, probe, lander. Yeah, okay. Cool. I learned something new today. So what did we do today? Did I go to the Mun? I did a Mun landing. Again. I got another satellite in orbit of the Mun. What's that one for? Huh, that looks kind of cool actually. Ignoring the yellow one, I got two ones like that. So I got another satellite in Mun orbit, and on my own volition, I put a satellite in Minmus orbit. The Minmus one was a bit of a challenge, but I'm happy we got it there, and I now know vaguely what I need. I'm gonna rotate. That hasn't got very good sun exposure. Why are you rotating? I was making it so you had better sun exposure, people. There you go. Cooling 11%. I don't know what would overheat. I don't know if radiators are essential. But yeah, so I put that there. I didn't get a job for it or anything. But I wanted to see if I could reach Minmus, which I'm pretty happy with actually. Build a new surface outpost on the Mun. Orbital station around the Kerbin. Plant flag on the Mun. Rescue from Kerbin orbit. That might be not a bad one actually. Position satellite in a specific orbit of Duna. Holy shit. 25 science though. Solar orbit. Build an orbital station on a solar orbit. That would be insane. I don't know what looks good. Where is Duna? I'm conscious of the time at the moment though, but which one's Duna? I was looking at going Eve. Duna's there. Has it got any moons? 2. Oh no, it hasn't. It's got 1. That's where they want me to put the satellite or the satellite in orbit. Duna. I'm guessing there's like Mars. I don't know, what do you guys reckon? Should we try and get a satellite in orbit of Duna? For 25 science? I mean, it won't be today, it'll be next week I'll do this. How much fuel I'd need, that's the trouble. I mean, I haven't even landed on Minmus yet, and it's already looking at going to Duna. I mean, Duna would be nice if I can get a satellite there. I'll tell you what, we'll give it a go. I'll accept the mission. I think we're going to need a bit of a beast of a Doodah ship. Right, apparently there's a lost ship in Kerbin orbit. I can't see it until I accept the job. I was wondering whether or not to rescue another Kerbin for extra staff. Bit dull missions, but it does pay a bit of science. Build a new orbital station around Kerbin. That'd be kind of nice. I'll take that and I'll see about attaching it to my current station. And I'll rescue Natos. Post on the Mun. Oh, I should definitely do that. Alright, so it looks like we've got a lot to do next week. I'm going to upgrade that as well, because I'll have unlimited contracts. Looks like I've got a lot to do next week. Can I upgrade that? That's a lot of money to upgrade it. Custom action groups would be nice. So let's save, because it's getting on a bit in time here. It's nearly midnight. So, as I say, we've got a lot to do next week. But we will definitely come back to it next Thursday, 8 PM GMT start, which was approximately 3.5 hours ago, if you're not familiar with the time zone. I keep saying that I enjoy this game, and I do really enjoy it. It's a very good game. And it's a very difficult game, but I'm not completely struggling with it like I thought I would. I could definitely improve on a lot of things, but it's still a good challenge, good fun though. Tomorrow I will be back, 7 PM GMT start. I start a little bit earlier on weekends with Kingdom Come Deliverance. That is the game I play Saturday and Sunday. We have been playing it for a little while now. Can't remember where we are with the story. Can't remember. But I am ploughing through it at a nice steady pace. But of course the no spoiler rule is in effect, as I am playing it for the first time. And I kind of want to enjoy it with everybody without any spoilers at all. But yeah, so I'm going to head off. So guys, thank you very much for the company this evening. Thank you for all the hosts that came through. And again, thank you Caffeinated Wolves for the bits earlier. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this game as much as I am. Sorry if it is a little slow at times, where I'm just mucking about and trying to figure things out. But as I say, hopefully it is enjoyable for you. And yeah, I'm going to head off. So guys, thank you again. If I don't see you beforehand though, have yourselves a fantastic weekend. Good night everybody, take care, and I'll see you all soon.